Hello everyone. On today's video, I'm actually gonna just go over a couple things that you might need to start a streaming channel, whether it's on Twitch or Mixer or anything like that. This is more of a video on people who don't know how to stream or don't have an idea how to get started. People that think it's difficult, it's really not. You might need to get a couple things to get started, but depending on what you have at home, you might be good to go already. So the first thing we're going to start off discussing is what you're going to need, and really all you need is, first you need to figure out if you're going to be streaming content from a console or if you're going to be streaming content from your computer. So if you have a desktop, then that's fine, that's all you need, you're not going to need anything else. If you're going to be streaming from console, then you're going to need to figure out if you're going to need like a capture card, which is basically just a device that sends your signal from your console to your TV and to your PC instead of just your TV. Or if you can use something like the Xbox app on Windows 10 to broadcast over your content. In my case, if I want to stream anything from my Xbox, I do have Windows 10, so I could just stream over the content from the Xbox onto my computer and then just stream that onto, like Twitch or Mixer or something like that. But just getting things started, if you do need a capture card, everybody's going to recommend an Elgato, which is basically, let's actually look it up here. So, let's see. I'm going to search up Elgato. And this is it's gonna be a capture card. It is 160. For a good one, this is probably the best capture card you can get out there, in my opinion. But this basically just turns your signal. This is your input, which is gonna be for going from your Xbox to here, and then your output is gonna be on the other side, which is gonna go to your computer. I'm sorry, this is actually gonna be going out to your TV. So over here on this side, you're going from your console into the little box, and then that little port on the right side is, I believe, a Type-C port, which is going to go into the USB port of your computer. And then, on the other side, this is going to be going out to your TV, so that it goes, in from the console into here, and then out through here into your computer, and then out through here into your TV, so that you can see it on both sides. But this is if you don't have the Xbox app on your computer. Again, I do have a video as well on how to get all that set up with the streaming, or not the streaming, but recording content for free on your Xbox app. So you can check out that video if you want to, or if you need to. But that's what I'm going to be using. I'm going to be using the Xbox app to send my content from the console to my computer. Now, another thing you want to do is make sure that you have your account set up. Like in my case, I'm going to be using Twitch. So let's see. I'm already signed into my Twitch account here, as you can see. And you got to set everything up. Let's go to my channel. You'll see you can edit your background for when you're not streaming. A donate button, a YouTube channel link, anything like that you might want to add. You want to get all that set up so that when people go into your channel, it doesn't just look plain like if you just made the account. You want to let people know that you're interested in streaming, and you're not just some random person that just started a streaming channel for no reason. That usually helps a lot. Once you have your Twitch channel or maybe even Mixer account created, you want to go ahead and head over to streamlabs.com, which is going to be this right here. You're probably going to get brought up to this page, and then you want to go ahead and make an account here. Once you've already made your Twitch account, you're going to be able to sign in with your Twitch account. So if you just head over and click on this little Streamlab logo, it's going to ask you how you want to sign in, and we'll just go ahead and log in with Twitch. Alright, so once we've went ahead and signed in with our Twitch account, we're going to go ahead and download the Streamlabs OBS program, which is going to be the program that we're going to use to broadcast the content on our computer over to the client, or like Twitch or Mix or anything like that. I already have this downloaded, so I'm not going to download it again, but if you just click on this button, it'll download it. If you have Chrome, it'll come out down here, and once it's downloaded, you just install it and open it. So you can go ahead and pause this video if you need to, and just go ahead and click play once that's finished downloading. Alright, so right now I'm just going to go ahead and use half of my screen here, and I'm going to open the Streamlabs program. This is going to be the program that you're going to be getting. It might show up blank, it might show up with something already on it, but usually if you want to start fresh, you know, I have a couple scenes here that I already had, like Chromosphere, but I'm going to go ahead and start a new one. Once you start up the program, you don't really need to do much. You can already just install a theme or an overlay basically to get you started. You know, you can customize one or create one on your own later on, but for now, just to get you started, you can just go to themes up here. Once you click on themes, it's going to give you a bunch of pre-made layouts that you can use. So I guess Fortnite's a pretty popular game that people are streaming nowadays, so we'll go ahead and check this one out. If you want to use this, it's basically going to say your channel name here, top donation, new subscriber, things like that. You can have your webcam here if you have one, but all you really have to do is just hit install overlay here. And once that installs, you have your new let's see, your new scene here. You see here how it added Victory Royale instead of scene 1. This is the one that we had initially that it came with. We'll go ahead and go back into the Victory Royale scene, and we have a couple of just pictures here for when you're gonna start your stream, your actual live stream, your intermission for when you have to go to the restroom or anything like that, whenever you're gonna end your stream, and when you're offline, kind of like over here how I'm offline here, you would use this. Let's see, and then, you know, within this you can edit things like on your live scene, which is what you're going to be basically having on most of the time. You have here your alert box, which is going to be where your alerts come out when somebody follows you or subscribes to you, donates, anything like that. This is where it's going to pop up. Right now you can't see anything, but if I go ahead and here, let me test it. If I hit a follow, it'll tell you there that somebody has started following you. You know, it's the same thing with the rest of these. So then one thing you want to make sure to do is your background is something that they just put for reference, so you can see the rest of the items here, but you can go ahead and delete that. So you just right click on it and hit remove, and that'll go away. You're just left here with the layout. And once you have this here, what you can do is you can go ahead and add on the sources over here. You're going to go ahead and add a source. And well, actually, before we add the source, I'm gonna actually open up my my stream on the Xbox app, or I'm gonna stream my content from my Xbox to my computer. So I'm gonna actually turn this on so you can see what I'm doing. This is the Xbox app on another monitor that I have over here, and all I'm gonna do is go ahead and stream the content from my Xbox to the computer, which again I show you on that other video if you want to check it out. Right now I have Forza playing in the background, but yeah, right now I'm streaming the game. As you can see here, this is live content. So here I'm gonna move this with the mouse so you can see, I'm sorry, with the controller, so you can see that it is live. And then what I'm gonna go ahead and do is, now that I'm streaming this to this monitor, all I have to do is add a source here. I'm just gonna go ahead and hit a plus on the source. We're gonna go to display capture because my monitor is a display. If you had your Elgato, instead of doing display capture, you would hit video capture. This is for video content that is being ported into your computer. So whether it's your webcam or your Elgato streaming capture card, then you would select this. But in my case, since it's just a monitor, I'm just gonna go ahead and click on display capture. And then once I hit that, I'm gonna add source down here. Gonna hit done. Not gonna rename this. You can rename it to, you know, monitor 3 or whatever you want to. I'm gonna go ahead and hit done, and here you select what you know, if you have multiple displays, you can select what display you want to capture through there. So this is my main one, but I'm gonna go ahead and look for the one that has my Xbox on it, and it's this one. Okay, so once I have this one on, I'm gonna hit done. And right here you see it's covering the layout. All you have to do is select the display capture and drag it down so that it moves it to the back, on the back of the rest of the sources. And I think the program just crashed. Let me reopen it. Oh man, really? Oh, okay. Alright, so go here to display capture. We're gonna edit this in properties. We're gonna select the correct one. which is this one, and then we're gonna move it down. And see, now you see here the overlay is over the game, so whenever you're playing games you can have it here. I'm currently not using a webcam because I'm having issues with it lagging. It doesn't really let me use it, so I'm gonna actually turn this webcam off. I might leave the recent donations there, or the other information that's there. So I'm gonna turn off, let's see, webcam frame. We'll go ahead and take that off. When you click on the eye, it'll turn it off. And then this one, we're gonna actually move it over to, nothing happens here on Fortnite, so I'll just set it right here. So it's done here, your recent donation and recent followers. And then now you have that set up. My webcam, I'm gonna turn that off because again, it's not working. And then should be it. Everything on the header is fine. If you want to remove some things, you can just turn off the eye here. But other than that, you should be good to go. Okay, so once you have that set up, your stream looks good here and everything, what you're gonna have to do is set up your key so that it can go over to your profile. So whenever you go live, you got to let the program know where to send that live content to. So what we're gonna do is, actually I'm going to show you with Mixer. A lot of people are starting to use Mixer on how to do this, so I'm going to go ahead and open up Mixer real quick. And for Mixer, all you really do to get your key is you're going to hit over here on your name, you're going to hit Manage Channel, and then here we see this blurred out. You never want to show anybody the content that's up here, right? So here you can see the beginning of it, but that doesn't matter because you don't know the rest. But all you really have to do is you're going to go into your settings gear up here on Streamlabs OBS, and we're going to go into stream option here where it says stream type, it's streaming service. Instead of Twitch, you're going to be going into Mixer FTL. Again, I'm using Twitch, so I'm going to leave it as Twitch, but server, just leave it as recommended. It's going to choose the closest server so that you lag as least as possible, or there's not there isn't a big lag as to when somebody says something and somebody actually hears it over their device. And all you have to do is copy this key that's here and paste it in here. Once you paste it here in the stream key, you hit done, and whenever you broadcast, it's going to broadcast anything you have here onto your actual account. So like in this case, we're going to go ahead and go over to Twitch, and once we're here on Twitch right now, you see that I'm offline. I'm going to go ahead and go live real quick just to show you. Here I'm just going to change this video. We're just going to name it Forza Motorsport. What is this, 5? Motorsport 5? Pretty sure it's 5. Alright, confirm and go live. Once you go live here, it's going to show you a preview down here of what it looks like, and it's going to give you some information of people that have recently followed you here, just so you can be wary of when somebody follows you and all that. So at this point, I didn't realize that the stream started and the audio is actually looping back to back, and it sounds a little bit like this. See how it changed? Here the picture changed. You can see here it automatically changed. And yeah, so I kind of messed up there, but I'm just explaining about the latency. It takes about 15 seconds for it to go across, and just in about a little bit, we're gonna move into setting up your alert boxes for your notifications to pop up in the middle of your stream, and how we can go ahead and edit those. And edit everything for your your notifications or your alert box, which is gonna be where whenever somebody subscribes to you, what pops up, what sounds come up, and all that. So once you're here where we originally downloaded the program from, you can go ahead and go down here to alert box. Once you hit that, it's gonna again straight up the program, OBS or whatever. If you scroll down, you're gonna see here general settings, follows, subscriptions, donations, hosts, bits, and raids. These are the things that can pop up on your stream, so that they can let you know when something happens. So what I'm going to do is, again, I'm going to split this in half. and we're gonna have here the preview, so that whenever we test something, we can see it pop up. So first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go to the general settings. Background color doesn't really matter. Alert delay, this is how long it takes for the notification to stay on for. You know, here you can edit out whether you want the text to be in the middle of the screen, for your picture to come out and the text on the bottom or on the side or whatever it is. You can kind of look through all these options, see what best fits you or what you like the most. But we'll start off with follows. If you want people to show up whenever they follow you on your stream, you got to make sure you enable the alert, and then you choose how you want the alert to pop out, and then you choose the animation, so it can fade in. You know, you got all these options here as to what you want it to do. I just kept it simple as fade in and fade out. And then you can change here what message it says, you know, just the name of the person started following you, you know, name of the person, you know, just pooped themselves or whatever you want to put. That's what's going to come up whenever, you know, somebody follows you. Here you can select the media that comes out when somebody follows you. So in this case, like, let's test the follow. You can see that, you know, SpongeBob does his moves or whatever. You can change that. They have some preloaded files that you can use. You just, on stock files, you can hit images, and it has a bunch of random stuff here that you can use. So if I were to change that for, let's say link, or we'll just go ahead and select that. And then next time somebody follows you, you'll see that. Oh, I guess I haven't saved it. Where are you? Save settings. We'll go ahead and send that. Where are you? Test follow. And you see, you know, link there. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and put this back now. What was it? I forgot what it was. Oh, it was SpongeBob. Where's SpongeBob? Not that SpongeBob. Well, I guess they don't have SpongeBob anymore. Oh, he's right there. Go ahead and select that. I'm gonna save that again. The sound of the volume, you can have here the sounds that come out whenever somebody follows you. I have the all right there. I'm pretty sure you heard it when I sent the notification up. You can change the volume of the sound if you want to be really loud or really low. Alert duration, you know, mine lasts 8 seconds. Alert text delay is how long you want for the text to wait for until it comes out. It's kind of hard to explain, but you can kind of play around with it to see how you like it better. But yeah, you just got to make sure you enable them before you try to, because if it's disabled and you save it, even if you try to test it, it won't actually send anything. So you got to make sure it's enabled and you save it, so that next time you send the notification, you'll actually get it. All right. Same thing for the rest of them. You know, subscriptions, make sure it's enabled, donation enabled, hosts, bits, raids, all that stuff. You want to make sure you enable it. I don't have my raids enabled. I don't have bits or hosts. I think, no, I do have hosts. I think just these two are the ones that I don't really use. I don't use this one. Yeah, I don't think I have bits. I don't know, whatever, it doesn't matter. Anyways, so once you have that saved, that's how you get your notifications to pop up whenever anything happens on during your stream. But again, this is just a quick little guide as to how to get everything started for most people. Again, if you have to purchase some things to get everything to work, then you know, you can go ahead and do that. That's up to you if you want to make the investment. But pretty much, if you have an Xbox and a computer with Windows 10, you should be okay. The only issue that you might come up with is that streaming over the content from your Xbox does take up a lot of bandwidth. So I would recommend it if you have internet speeds of around 15 megabits per second or up, in order for it to be, you know, decent quality, and so you can still stream that over to the you know, like the Twitch server or something like that at a decent quality as well, because you're not only streaming from, you know, you're streaming through your network from your Xbox to your computer, and you're streaming from your computer to the Twitch server, Mixer server, whatever you want to call it, you know, the content from there to there. So it might, throttle other people in your home if you have slow internet. So also be wary of that. If you have lag over your Wi-Fi, if you notice that your games are laggy, this is probably going to make you lag a little bit more. So it depends. That's why, sometimes a capture card is actually worth it depending on your situation. But yeah, this was just pretty much a quick little overview as to how you can get everything started. Hopefully someone out there got a kick out of it, or help somebody out. Again, you can follow my Twitch stream here, which is Matrix Elixir. You can go to my YouTube channel. You can subscribe, leave a like, comment, let me know what I can do to improve. Definitely just trying to help some people out. But other than that, thank you for watching the relative data, and have a great day.